This way, when the police are called and they are picked up, we take this data and we say, look, it's necessary for this person to talk to a judge. But at the same time, we need to make sure we have a place to place him or her that's going to deal with the medical issue because this person is sick. Our goal is to get all the sick people that comes on my platform medical help.
But you do know that that's impossible.
Hold on my platform. All right. Now, you remember what I say, blank thought, mindset, and all those different words?
Yeah.
You don't give up. The impossible is done because people didn't give up. Oh, we want to send a man to the moon. You know, it ain't going to happen, man. Next thing you know, somebody goes to the moon. If you have a blank thought, you can't do anything. People with me, people that walk with me, are people that doesn't give up. You see what I'm saying? Because if you accept defeat, you can't be part of us.
You shouldn't accept defeat. No one should ever accept defeat.
So that's what I'm saying. So what we do, we talk to people and we try to convince them to get some medical help. Let me give you a situation. It's not normal if the person blocks you, you go to another live and say, unblock me. We have a survey, a sheet of paper, and I'm probably going to drop it today or I will drop it tomorrow on this page. And it's one of the things that we'll talk about. What's wrong with you? If a person does not want you on the page, why are you following the person to get back on the page? What is so low about you? What is it so high about that person? You need to be on that page. And that goes for males and females. And people have to ask that question, you know, because I've been on TikTok or I've been on social media for many years. You never see me saying, you blocked me. Let me get back on. But you will hear me say, you blocked me for no reason. And I would like to know why. Because that's how I am. If you judge me for something, I want to know why. Because I was raised, always ask a person why. And half of the time, they don't know themselves. And you grant them that. You see what I'm saying? And you grant them that. Did that make sense to anybody, what I just now said?
Yes. And I have a question when you finish with
Yeah,
this
go
segment.
ahead. Now,
So
Sal,
No. Let Mario go. Let
mhm.
him go.
All right, go ahead.
okay. So some time ago, when you was giving us a little history on where you how you grew up and the street life and your experience in New York, um, I want to ask you if when you say that, like, if you go to somebody else live and they tell you that you're doing something wrong, but they're not doing anything about the other person, wouldn't you consider that snitching and going against the street code?
You got to remember something. That's just another way of walking out of accountability. You realize that?
Or whose accountability?
Think about it. Think about it. One of the reasons why New York City said, if you see something, you say something. It's like the Spider-Man movies. Spider-Man had a chance to stop the person that robbed the people. He didn't stop him. The same person he didn't stop unlived his grandfather.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I grew up in the city, and I was always taught never rat.
All right, hold on. Listen to me, guys. If you don't believe so, you don't believe so. That's on you. See, I would never commit anybody to do something that they don't do. But remember what karma is, right? Let me give you an example. And I want you guys to be honest with me. You believe in that snitching, right? Be honest. You guys be honest with me.
I never call the cops. Ever. Never, ever.
No, we're not talking about cops, my brother.
Handle your
My
business.
brother, we're not talking about cops. Stay with me. Stay with me, my brother. I asked you guys a question. You believe in that snitching? Yes, no?
I'm talking to you like I'm correct.
Marine, listen to me. I'm talking to you like a man. All right? You want to feel another way is okay. Probably you need to leave at this moment.
Yeah, I'm talking to you like I'm...
Probably you need to leave at this moment
Well, if
and
you
come
want me to
back
leave,
later.
Randall, then I'll leave. But I don't believe in...
I said if you need to leave. All right, cool. That's what I'm saying. But guys, let me ask you a question. If you don't believe in snitching and people respect the fact that you don't believe in snitching, somebody put a bomb in your car and they know it's a bomb in your car. Would you like somebody to tell you, or you just want to sit in the car?
They better tell me.
Anybody else?
That's
Yeah,
not
I would prefer someone,
not
but
going
you know,
to
not everybody
all
agree to the street
snitching.
code
No,
though.
stop. Everybody, just listen for a second. You're saying there's a degree to snitch when your life depends on it. I wrote something on Facebook about a year ago.
We're never snitch.
You don't have to. I heard you, Marie. I wrote a paper a year ago, and it says I will snitch when it's convenient to me. I don't know if you guys still read when I write on Facebook. I don't know if you still do it. But I write a lot of interesting things because if somebody kidnapped my son or my daughter, I want somebody to snitch and tell me where my daughter is or my son is. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because I'm going to be the one that's going to snitch. Because I want to be the one that snitch. I know somebody took your daughter or they want to do something to you. I want to be the first one to tell the cops. Yes. Because the same person I didn't snitch on can come back at me.
Yeah, that's totally different. A kidnapping situation.
No, it's not.
Totally...
Sis,
Yes,
my brother, listen, since life is real.
My brother.
Oh.
No, that's totally different.
Listen, since life is real, there's no degree, my brother. That's what I'm
Randall,
trying to tell you.
Did you call the
That's
police
it.
when someone came to your house?
My brother, it was, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, I'm here.
And I want everybody to listen. And I want you to answer this question.
Go ahead.
And let's be honest, do you see me as a soft person or a dangerous person?
I see you, honestly?
Yes, just answer the question. Because I got to ask everybody something.
All right, I think you're soft.
Thank you. Anybody else? Do you see me as a soft person or a hard person? Come on, people.
Can we only choose between those two, or?
Yeah, that's the only thing, because I have to show you something.
That's kind of unfair, though, Randall.
My brother, I need you to work with me, please.
I'm just go with soft, being that how you respond
Next.
emotionally.
Thank you. Next.
Hard.
Hard. Thank you. Next.
I'll say hard too.
Thank you. Next.
Tiebreaker styles.
Headed.
I think you're a hard talker, but I think really inside you're soft.
All right, guys. I said this before. I don't want to go back to jail. You understand? I want you to listen to me. I got a break. All right? But I remember what the judge told me. If I ever go back in, I'm going to do my full time.
Yeah, I don't believe
I'm not trying to go back in jail. But I know when I get so mad and I tell people I'm going to put my collars on, I'm not caring. And I tell people, get the bail money. And I tell people, get the bail money, because what I'm about to do is to stop the person that's bothering me. So I
I'm
worked
sorry.
very
Don't believe
hard.
that.
Let me finish, please.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I worked very hard to control myself. See, I know what I can do to a person. I was never taught how to fight. The only thing I was taught was the martial arts. That's it. How to break, how to stop a person. My style was called Lee Kill. Marine, I think you remember hearing me teach the martial arts when I was in
No.
a camp. You
No,
remember
Amen.
that?
sir.
Huh?
I remember the video, but I don't believe you were teaching anything.
Right, thank you. I didn't ask you that, my brother. I didn't
All
ask you.
right.
You heard me.
All right. What you
That's
asking?
why I asked you. All
What you
right.
asking?
So I go and I teach, right? I
Yeah.
teach
No.
women.
I don't.
My
No, you
brother,
never
I don't
taught
need
me.
it. My brother, he was not there. I asked you, all you thought, all you did, you heard. That's all you
I
did. You was
gave
not
you
there.
my honest opinion, Randall.
Right, that's it. Either you heard it
Okay,
or you
that's it.
didn't. All right, thank you. That's it. And
Are you
Okay.
still
so,
teaching classes?
hold on, guys. Stay with me before I start dropping you. Simple as that. Stay with me. I called the police because I didn't want to take a life. You understand? Even the cops said the same thing. They said, this is 911. I said, yes. I need you to get him before I do what I'm going to do. There's a part of me where I don't care if I'm going to go to jail. See, I'm never scared of what somebody can do to me. But I am scared to know what I can do to that person. And that's just me being humble. And that's just me being who I am. Because I have a history. So when people say certain things, I don't have to prove anything to anybody. But one thing I always say is a camera up there. And I know what the police told me. And I know what my teacher told me. It makes me tremble when I think about what I can do to a person. See, if you
I
see
don't.
me as a soft person, let me finish.
Okay.
When you see me as a soft person, right?
Yep.
I feel sorry for you. When
Okay.
people see me as a soft person, I feel
That's
sorry.
fair. That's fair.
Okay? I feel sorry because that means you're underestimating me. That means you're going to make my job a lot more easier.
100%. I underestimate you.
So I just want people to know that. So that's why I'm saying what I'm saying to people, respect. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
but understand that you gave everybody in the panel only two options. You should
No,
have had a
that's it.
third option, because here's my
No,
third
no,
option. I see you as a
no.
man. I don't
Don't
see
give
you
me.
hard as salt.
Excuse me. It's not that. We're not dealing with that. That's why I gave you what I gave you. What I
Exactly.
gave you is what I gave you is what was trained for me to give you. Okay? I have a list of what I have to say. Right? To stay on track is to be on track. So that's what I want to say. People believe what they believe. But when I'm on social media, I can't go by what people believe. I got to go by what I know.
I'm
Okay,
sorry, Mr.
Randall,
See,
Randall.
why?
Quick question. Oh, sorry.
hold on. I
No,
just want to
go ahead,
finish.
Adnan. Go ahead.
I just want to finish. But when I see people try to push their opinion, right? Then I see people that's afraid. I'm going to say that again. When I see people trying to push their opinion, I see a afraid person.
Randall, I did
Can I
4
finish?
combat.
Can I finish?
Randy, yeah, let me say one statement, then I'll mute.
No, let me finish,
I
and then you're
did
going to
4
talk.
combat tours, Randall. I'm not
All
afraid
right,
of anything.
listen, Marine. Listen what I'm saying to you. I'm going to give you a chance to speak, each one of you. Now, I want you to respond to what I said. If not, this room is not for you. All right? There's other rooms for you. I'm pretty sure you can tell me, you got war rooms, you got Marines. You can find a room. There's a lot of them. If you want, I'll help you. I even call up some of my friends and my family members, all right, and get a room for you to talk about all the things you did in the Marines. And what I'm
I
saying
already
right now,
belong to many groups. Thank you. I
Marine,
belong
this
to
is not a
many
time to
groups.
talk.
Thank you.
Marine, this is not a time to talk. It's the time to listen. So when people push, and this is what I learned, all right? This is what I was taught, all right? So I'm going to open up the floor. I want you to listen to each other, right? The lady said she wanted to say something, and the other person, then Marine, we'll hear from you. Go ahead, miss. You wanted to say something? Go ahead.
Yes, sir. I just wanted to ask, could you explain to us what a full Nelson is?
Okay, half Nelson is when I don't lock it.
Okay.
Full Nelson is when I lock it. Usually, when I put a person in a Nelson, I'm going to lock it. And the reason why I'm going to lock it, I want you to pass out.
Oh my.
The
Oh,
reason why the car is illegal to use, because that's what it does. It stops air from going to your brain. And you got a couple of seconds, you know, to slap the person and wake them out of it, or they won't come out of it.
Wow.
It puts them in a coma. And the reason why I do that is because I don't want to fight you. You see? I don't want to fight you. All I want to do is block and put you in a Nelson. A Nelson is one of the fastest things to put in a person, but you got to learn how to do it. Then you have double Nelson. Then you have something called
double
a
Nelson.
double choke Nelson.
Is
Double
there like a
choke
safe word when this goes on to release the
N-
person?
No, double Nelson is when I take my thumb and I put it by your aquatic artery and I push down on it.
Lord, oh man. I can't even imagine that. That's crazy.
Now I'm just saying I don't like doing it, but I don't want to fight a person. You
I
see what I'm
understand.
saying? I don't want to fight you. You know, I don't want to go to punch, blow to blow, kick to kick. I don't. I'm a senior citizen, people. I don't want to fight. All I want to do, put you asleep and call the police. That's it. That's all I want to do. And I don't want people to challenge me because I'm scared of myself because I know what I can do.
Thank you, Mr. Randall.
I know what I can do. So
Is
that's
that
why I
only
say when people,
possible when they're attacking you from the back, or how does that work?
no, when a person comes towards you, right, you wait for the person to either kick you or you wait till a person throw a punch at you. Or the person has a weapon, you wait till they draw it. You can only use it when your life is at jeopardy.
So they can't blame you
You,
for anything. It's self-defense
right,
at that point.
right. That's what it is. Like if you notice the 3 times a person came to my house, they never showed that they was gonna hurt me. Do you realize that?
Yep.
And that's something you got
You
to
said
remember.
3 times? There was 3 times they
Yep,
came to your house?
yep. Never showed they
Wow.
was gonna hurt me. You remember V came to my house. You
Uh,
remember?
yeah, I'm not counting her. I'm not counting her.
No, no, I am counting her. Okay, she came to the house 2 to 3 times. All right, that's a set. That's one person. All right. Remember, Carmen came to the house and she took pictures. Remember? Remember that other guy? I forgot his name. There's a lot of guys did it, but they never made a threat to hurt me. You see what I'm
No,
saying?
V was gonna buy you a meatball sandwich.
That's you hear what I said? Never came to hurt me. You hear what I'm saying? Never,
Exactly.
So you had no reason to
never.
So
put them in
now
a
that you
Nelson.
told them what you're gonna do, if they come up and their aquatic artery is protected, how do you bypass that?
You punch him in the throat.
You have
Mm.
other arteries, sis.
Okay, I didn't know if the aquatic artery was like important to the move or not.
And I was real fast to put him asleep. So what I'm basically saying to you guys, the reason why nothing happened to Mississippi when he came, he was no threat. You see what I'm saying?
But you
I
shut the
was,
door.
hold on, I was the threat.
So
Randall,
let me
you
ask you a
You,
shut the
question,
door.
Randall. At that
let me
time,
stop for a
when
second. Hold on. I need you to hear what I just now said.
he wasn't a threat.
He was not a threat. Do you understand what that means, people?
And
Why did you shut your door?
it didn't trigger you because he didn't threaten you.
So why did you
Bingo.
jump at him?
I know the
I
answer to
charged.
it, but here's my
I
question to you. If
charged
he'd
at
have
him.
lunged at you, what would you have done at that moment?
I would have crashed his skull to the wall.
I can't say you're lying. As a man, you got to do what you got to do.
That would
So
have been
that's
a
what I'm
double
saying.
nothing.
So what I'm saying to you guys, I'm trained, and I know, I'm an ex-auxiliary police officer. I know the martial arts. I was a bodyguard. I taught class. But one thing they always teach us, okay, you can only use the amount of force that a person has on you. If not, then it becomes unliving a person. So that's why I always tell a person, as long as you're not a threat to me, and if you notice, all the time this guy came to my house, he was never a threat. So I was a threat. Do you see what I'm saying?
So you had the
I
upper
disagree.
hand.
Do you understand what I'm saying, people?
Yes.
No, I disagree. I disagree.
All right, you can say what you say, but you got to remember, I live in New York City. So
And I live
therefore,
in Boston.
no, I'm not talking about that at this moment, my brother. But what I'm saying, I have to use the rules that I have here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's why a lot of
Someone
people
ever
get
came
jammed
to
up.
my house, I would throttle them.
Marine,
Yes.
leave, bye.
Oh, leave. Oh, I gotta
Bye.
leave now.
You got
Yeah,
5
someone
minutes, my
comes to
brother.
my
Bye,
house.
You
Marine.
got 5 minutes. Bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Well,
Marine.
Mr.
You
Randall,
got
thanks
5
for
minutes.
having me up. I am gonna go ahead and drop as well. Thanks again for answering that question.
Uh-huh. All right. So therefore, people, let's show love. Let's show respect. Okay? Let's show love. Let's show respect. Because when people show fear, people go to their house, it's because they're scared themselves. Okay? And people are pushing the narrative, I would have done this, I would have done this, I would have done this. It's because they scared themselves. We don't make ourselves looking big, people. We're adults, we're men, we are women. Let's show love. By the time you should be able to use self-defense if your life depends on it. Not because you are the one that triggered it. Floor is open. Go ahead.
I had a question.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, thanks, Mario. So we were basically talking earlier about how you let the host know that people are bothering you first. How is that snitching if the host can also hear what they're saying?
You got to ask somebody that, because I don't support what those people were saying. See, I support snitching, right? So you got to ask somebody that doesn't support snitching and let them answer that question.
So then, okay, let me give a follow-up question to you then. If you support snitching, if people think something's wrong with somebody and they call their church or their daycare or whatever, how is that wrong?
No, that's what I'm saying. You remember what I said to you guys before? If you believe something, and this is why I always say it is very important for people to listen to what I say. Where's my stand at? I had a stand. I'm looking for the stand. There it go. If you believe something, right? There we go. Here's the stand. When you believe something and you call the church, I want you guys to listen to this. And you believe something is right. But I want you
Cute
guys to see
shirt,
my face.
Mr. Randall. That's
Thank you.
adorable. That looks warm.
Thanks.
Okay, go ahead.
So I want you guys to see my face when I say this. If you believe something, you do something about it. But remember, if you forget to tell the whole piece, then you can be arrested. Do you understand? Because it's called false complaint. Let me give you an example.
Say that again. Say that again.
Because it's called forced complaint. The person can have you arrested.
For what? I missed that part.
All right. For instance, let's say you contacted the church, and excuse me, Randall Gillis is cursing. All right, he's cursing. Randall Gillis is a threat to himself. Okay. Da 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 da. And the cops are called, EMS is called, and they find out I'm not a threat to myself. And I say, I want to press charges against the person that made the call. In New York City, that's why they ask your phone number, your address. And that's why they cancel a lot of calls. If you don't give them your phone number, your address, and who you are, 9 out of 10, they don't even take it serious. Because if this goes sour, they want the person that made the phone call. Yes, it's anonymous. But at the same token, there's a lot of anonymous calls. And a lot of them don't get answered. The ones that
Okay,
get
so if they're
honest,
calling the church, how do the cops get
hold on.
involved?
That's why I gave you two situations. If you say he's a danger to himself, the church is going to call the police. You see what I'm saying? It's different when you say, all right, this guy is cursing. Okay, he's cursing. We always curse. He's a danger to himself, and he's a danger to the community, and he's a danger to the church. Okay. Well, the pastor is going to think, all right, let me get the cops involved, because I don't want him to do anything to my congregation. All right? Cops are called, and we come to find out this is not true. Now, if they know your address and they know your phone number, you're going to jail. Okay? You're going to jail, and it's called cross complaint. And they don't care where you find. They don't care if you're in a different state or a different county, because the police department has a computer. And all they got to do is type your name in and put a bogey out. You know what a bogey is?
No, I've never heard of that. A bolo?
Right? A bogey.
I don't know that one.
All right. A bogey is when they say, we have electronic warrant for your arrest. So a bogey is a short way of saying a bulletin. Once they put that bulletin out and they put your picture and everything, any cop that sees you, okay, any cop. And remember, in New York City is traffic cops. And once we have cops that walk around with little computers in their car and on them, they see you, they stop you, they pick you up. So when people go by real is one thing, but if you're doing something and you're mentally sick, you still got to pay for that. You still
Who's
got
got
to
to
pay
pay
for that.
for it?
The person that made a complaint. Because what you did, you took police officers off a route that could have been saving people.
No, you have a point there.
So I'm just trying to tell you stuff so you guys can understand. And then the other thing people have to understand, when the cops come, right, and they find you lying, there's so many charges that can put on you. One, impersonating, I don't think people realize, impersonating a person is a felony. You can get a fine or you can go to jail for 10 years.
So
It's a
what you're
felony.
talking about is if somebody calls for a welfare check on you.
No, I'm not there yet. I want to do it with a welfare check.
Okay.
Okay. I'll do that in a second. But I'm saying when you impersonate somebody, that's a felony. Right?
Oh, impersonate. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yep, that's a felony. When people do that, they're not going to do and they say something they're not. When the cops are called and they caught you, you're going down for a felony. You're not going home. That's a felony. The rest of your life, that's a felony. Because you got to tell a judge, why did you get off the internet to bother? It don't even have to be a senior citizen. It can be bother anybody. Because now they're going to add another thing on. And know what that is? A terrorist. That's another felony. That's another 10 years. So right now you got 20 years. All right? Because you feel, right? But before you even go to jail, they're going to do a 72 on you. And the 72 is when they take all your clothes off and they give you
What to you?
tissue paper. They're going to take all your clothes off and they're going to give you tissue paper, robe, tissue paper, clothes, everything. So you don't try to unalive yourself. And you're going to be in that room for 72 hours. No medication, and it's a strong possibility you might get something to eat or you won't get something to eat. And they want to see, can you be tested for trial? Because if you coming all the way from a person's point of view, right, that did nothing to you, that you started, that's mental sickness. So the decision is, do they put you in jail or a mental facility? That's a decision that's made. Both of them are bad.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. When people do things, when you go to jail, you don't go to jail because of the crime. You go to jail because you was caught.
Okay, can we go back to kind of the original question I was asking to the first situation where someone calls the church? So the police aren't involved, but how
No,
is
that's what I'm
that?
saying. I
Oh,
don't know, my sister. I don't know about anybody else. But when you tell us about somebody, we make a report. You see what I'm saying? I don't know about anybody else. Like a lot of people don't realize when a member is in a church, we have to write that down because we have to put that in our insurance. Okay? This way, if something happens, we're covered. There's a lot of stuff people don't know about church. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When you make a complaint, then we have to do what we call a church search. We got to pull you aside. We got to ask you questions. Then we got to do a background check. There's a lot of stuff. When you say something, when you complain about a member in the church, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people don't realize what happens. When your guy said about me when I was in the church, right? And you made that lie, right? For the safety of the church, I left the church. So you won't focus on the church. But it didn't stop the investigation. All right? It takes about 3 weeks to 4 weeks for a full investigation. And the police is involved.
okay, so anytime a complaint is made against a member, the police are automatically involved in that.
Yeah, you got to cover yourself.
Okay, even if it was just saying that that person was cursing or something else?
You don't understand. Cursing leads to something else. That's violent behavior. When a person is cursing, we consider that violent behavior. You see somebody cursing, right, at you. You're going to turn your back on them, or you're going to try your best to stay away from them? What are you going
Well,
to
I
do?
guess I thought when you did it, it was entertainment, but now I see that you're really being
Hold
violent
on,
towards
sis.
me.
What are you talking about? Entertainment? I don't understand. Stay
It's
with
working
me.
home like it ain't too bad, man.
Stay with
It's
me.
really not bad at all.
Two-way, you got a hot
I
mic,
could be
two-way.
doing fucking 2 work from homes, bro, right now. Like,
I thought about that, bro. Like, I'm
I
wondering.
could get away with that shit easy, bro.
No, I'm wondering, like, if I get a new job, like, why don't I just, like, fucking hold on to my job and then just get fired from it, you know? Like,
Moderators, let me say this again to you. Be aware of who comes in this room. If not, don't let them up. Thank you. Go ahead. Who was talking?
Sorry, that was me. You said whenever you curse, it's violent behavior?
No, we're talking about making a complaint to the church. Stay with me, sis. Don't get it mixed up.
Okay, I didn't get it the first time, so what do you mean? Like, when is cursing violent and when is it not?
What happens on the internet is totally different what happens in the church. You didn't know that?
Okay, so I guess when they reported you, they were
I'm going to
just
ask
on
you
the
again.
internet.
I'm
Go
going
ahead.
to ask you again. What you do in the church is totally different than what you do on the internet. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. So I just want to make sure you know that. Now, what else do you want to say? No. I said in the church.
Oh, just in the church.
That's what I said. I said that 5 times.
You know you have to be patient with me. I'm sorry. I'm getting it now.
No, I'm not. No, I'm just saying. If it sounds bad, I'm sorry. I'm just saying. I said that 5 times. Whatever you do, and I don't say this to disrespect you, so don't feel disrespect. I'm just saying, I said it 5 times, is that whatever happens in the church, the police will be involved. They have to be in the direction of the community. And they go up to that member and they ask that member to sit down. If you are in the church and you're in a position, they ask you to sit down, or depending on what the meeting is, they will say, okay, we will this for the safety of the church and the validity of the church. We're going to ask you to do church at home. If not, we're going to get a meeting and we're going to ask you to leave.
Okay, so when they asked you to start doing it from home, that was with the police involved. The police also decided that that was what was best for the community.
And that never happened to me, so I can't answer that.
Okay, I thought they like posted something on Facebook that said you were taken out.
No, what they face on Facebook is that I don't go there anymore.
Oh, that was a voluntary discharge from the church.
No, what I did, when the church told me that your guys contact the church, and I said this about 300 times so far, and I hope people listen this time. The love that I have for my church as a Seventh-day Adventist member, and I always say the same thing to my mods, I'd rather for your guys to come after me. You remember me saying that?
Yes, I remember. You did it for the good of the church.
Right? So if that's my job, I do the same thing with my job, the same thing with my school. Let the focus be on me. All right? Because if it's government funding or if it's private dollars or whatever it is, I don't want the church to lose money because people are being nasty. People are being jealous. I don't want that to happen. So that's what I will do. All right? And once the investigation is over, then I go back to the church. I make that decision. So what I'll do, I'll leave that church and I'll go to another church because I got to go to church and I got to keep the Sabbath. The Bible says, remember to assemble yourself. And I'm not going to go against the Bible because somebody lied. Apostle
Randall,
Paul was in jail because of a lie.
what was your position at that church that they got in contact with?
I hold several positions. All right. One position I hold with the prayer department, a person who prayed. Right. And then when the door was open, I hold the position as an elder. And when the door was open, I hold the position as a brother. And then when the position opened, I hold the position of a helper.
And the positions are given by the
Need.
congregation to have to
No,
vote on
need.
it?
No,
okay.
need. Like, for instance, when it's real cold outside, somebody still got to pray. So if God leads me in my heart, and I will tell the pastor, I said, Pastor, it's cold outside, but we have a lot of homeless people outside, and I would like to pray for them. You know, so I asked the pastor, if he says yes, I will pray. But normally they will say, bring the person inside because it's cold outside and pray for them. You see what I'm saying? If I see they're hungry, right? I'll be that person. Is it all right if I bring them a plate because they're hungry?
So my
You
next
know, so
question,
what?
yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. My next question to you is this. I have seen videos, and they are out there on the internet, of you preaching to a congregation. What church
Oh,
was that?
oh, that's the Seventh-day Adventist Church. I forgot about that. And also, I'm a Sabbath day teacher.
A
You know,
Sabbath day?
yeah, just like you have Sunday school teachers, I was a Sabbath day teacher. Other
Okay.
words, if they needed me for that day or for a couple of days, I would teach Sabbath school. And then when you see me preaching, right, if they need me to preach a sermon, what I will do, I will preach a sermon. And then when you see me on Fridays, we have Bible study. If they need me to do a Bible study, I will do a Bible study.
So how
Well,
old were the children in Sabbath school?
I believe 5 and up.
how come you don't do it anymore? How come you don't involve yourself with doing that anymore?
I do it, but I don't show you guys.
Oh, okay.
See, once I see I can't trust you guys, that's when I stop showing you guys.
It
There's a
bothers me
lot
when
of
you say
things
you guys, because it's not all of us that do that.
okay, let me put it this way. When I show, it's not good to show people things. I stop showing. See, it's a mess of a little that destroys a whole lot of people. Like, for instance, I used to be in an Uber, you remember? And I used to videotape me being in an Uber. And then
Back in the
people
day,
started calling the Uber company and saying certain things. And then I used to do it in my class. And then I used to do it in my senior center. And then people lie. You see what I'm saying? I used to show me exercising. And it's like let's call Medicaid. You know, I have people calling me up and, you Mr. Gillis? Yes. Can you tell your friends on the internet not to call us? I said, I don't know who it is. And can you let them know you don't have Medicaid, you don't have Social Security, and you're not on Section 8?
Wow.
And so when you guys believe these lies, is because this is something somebody told you, but you're wasting time. See, when you do that, there's people that really need to talk to those people to get on food stamps, get on Section 8. You ready? I'll be right back, people.
Bye,
So that's why I
Mommy.
said, when you guys lie, we all suffer. Oh, medicine? Okay. Guys, I'm taking my medicine. I'll be right back.
take your medicine, Randall.
But I can hear you guys talk. Go ahead. I can hear you.
No, we have nothing to talk about. We're waiting for you to come back.
So I'm going to talk while I'm taking it then.
You're more than welcomed.
All right. You guys can hear me?
Yes.
Got you
All
loud
right.
and clear.
Like earlier, somebody lied on TikTok, and my page got taken down 2 times. Did you know that today?
Well, they said it was because you were going to charge people to come up.
No. They said because of gambling.
Right, like as in charging money for things that you don't need to be
No,
charging money
gambling.
for.
No, gambling.
How can
You know
how
how
can they
old
even
stores are.
accuse you of gambling on you? What?
And if you want, I could go on my page, you'll see. And I told TikTok I was not gambling. All because I
So,
Oh,
told people.
okay. So
mhm.
there was an email, Randall, that said TikTok said that the $25 was a raffle for a box to get into or something.
They don't want you, this is a free app, so they don't want you to charge people to use the app.
Let me see.
Yeah.
No, it didn't say that, people. That's what I'm saying. I have the paper. That's why I posted to you guys can see it so you don't speculate on it.
But we saw it, and it's labeled gambling, but whenever money gets
Thank
involved
you.
and you're trying to force people to pay, you can't do that. So,
You got to understand, Randall, we're not saying it. TikTok is saying it.
No, I'm saying I have the paper. It didn't say that. So don't do that.
I'm not saying that. I don't know
I'm
anything.
just
I
saying,
never knew you
sis.
got blocked.
No, I'm saying, sis, don't speculate. That's why I post what it says. And that's why they gave the page
yeah,
back.
I saw it. I'm not speculating. They've done it before to other people, so
No,
that's
we
why I'm
ain't talking
saying
about
that.
other people. I am talking about me. That's why I'm saying one medication doesn't help other people. I'm just saying when I got the second letter, it says we don't gamble because people are addicted to gambling. All right.
Okay, we can
So
switch
that's what I'm
topics.
saying.
We can switch topics at this moment.
So what I'm just saying to you guys, and then I had to tell them again, I'm not gambling. So this time I wrote them a letter and I said, look, they give you that slot. I said, can you please, right? I told them, can you please, instead of letting this thing be judged by a robot, can a human being look at the video? I'm not gambling. I'm doing the same thing I always do. No difference. And I got a letter back, sorry for any inconvenience. We have investigated it, and you did not break community rules. You can have your page back live. All right? And that's what people do here. They lie. You see what I'm saying? And that's why always when people do things, it makes it harder for other people.
Okay, well, I don't think it was anybody reported you. I just think it was a bot that picked up that.
No, it was not a bot. I have the report. It was not a bot.
I didn't see any of that.
So, if the bot didn't do it, then why did you ask them to have a human proctor this live?
Because you need somebody to look at it. You
It's
can't
heavy.
have a
That's deep.
robot.
That's
You're not
very
listening
deep.
to me.
No,
You're
she
not
hears you.
listening.
She hears you.
Okay. You can't have a robot look at a video. You need a human to look at a video.
I think we can all
So
agree on that.
2 times. You agree, right?
No, I think everybody would agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what they did. And 2 letters came back. We're sorry. But thank you for letting us know. We're sorry that happened to you. And you have your page back.
Good.
You see? But I don't know what you know what the day is. Today is the 22nd. Today is the day that TikTok is fully sold to the United States. Did you know that?
Yes.
Yep, the day is 22nd. So
Yes.
therefore, things should be a lot better. Things should be a lot more understandable. I just want people to realize.
Not immediately, though, Randall. Remember, not immediately.
No, it takes time.
Yeah,
No, I'm saying it takes time. I'm hoping. What I'm saying, I'm hoping. So what I'm basically saying to people, when your guys lie on me, you take resources from people that really need it.
This is just a general statement at this moment. This is just a general statement.
So when you turn around and you do this because you were blocked because of your actions, thank you.
Oh,
You was
so
blocked
cute, Randall.
because of your actions. Remember, people? You was blocked because of your actions. You want to be mad at me because you was blocked because you're asking. You cursed me out. You said all this stuff, and you was blocked. There was no need to come on my platform, you know. And then we have people now that goes around on TikTok with videos going after people that sponsor me, and they be calling me a cookie monster and all that other stuff. just because you was blocked, you want to tell everybody stuff about is okay because eventually what's going to happen, karma is going to knock on your door. You see? So the simplest thing to do
Amen.
is simple, people. It's real simple. The simplest thing to do. Stay off my platform. If you don't, stay off.
Randall, here's your reminder. Quiet practice every day.
Okay. Alexa, cancel all 5 o'clock's announcements, reminders.
What?
We're not doing
Are you getting rid of the choir?
When are we
we're
gonna
not doing choir
practice?
at this moment. We're not doing choir at this moment. Cancel it. Thank you.
Yeah, don't take the
Well, how
choir
are we
away,
supposed to
man.
get better?
There's people still
We're not
singing
doing
that
it. We have,
jingle.
no, we haven't done that in a while. All right. Before I do anything with anybody, we have to understand what's the protocol, what is right, what is wrong. All right. You don't get to sing and then you get to curse me out. We don't do that.
No, absolutely not. But I think we
Right.
do have some time if we wanted to do one for Valentine's Day.
No,
I know
we
you
ain't
have
doing
some
that.
love songs. No?
No, we're not. We're not.
Why?
I'm not doing nothing for you guys until you guys know what it is to respect yourself and respect me. Till then,
Who are
I
you
don't do
speaking
anything
about?
with you.
Just in general?
No, I'm just dead serious.
Oh,
Because I don't curse you guys out, but you curse me out. So ain't no way I want to do something with you guys. At this moment, what I'm basically doing is talking to you guys, hoping you guys understand. Hello, Randall. Mm. Mommy, due to the blizzard that's coming in New York City, any foods that we got to pick up, we got to pick it up tomorrow, and they're going to do double foods. And there's not going to be any grab and goes or anything because of the snow.
You're getting over a foot down there, buddy. I'm getting more up here.
We got to bring our own bag. They're going to give us a lot of food. We got to bring my own bag. Yeah, they say it's going to be about 5 feet.
No.
All right. Yeah, we just now got the warning call. How much food? We got
wow.
enough food in the refrigerator? All right, we're good. All right, because
Is
it's
mommy
going to
gonna be
be
able to
hard
go
because they said
home?
they're going to hit us real hard. So that's the warning call. So we're going to get any food. We got to do a double thing of food. You know, double bags and everything. Let's do. So we'll do that tomorrow with everything double.
Randall, let me just tell you, if you're going to go early
Yeah.
because there ain't going to be none by the time you get there. People are late.
I know.
in
We're
the
going to
morning.
leave. I'm going to leave at 9.
Yeah, you got to get there
Okay.
early for that.
Yeah. And they said bring a shopping cart and bring your own bags.
You
Yeah.
might want to leave your faucets dripping so the pipes don't freeze.
Oh, that's a must. Thank you. We always do that. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Those things can crack.
Very smart.
Right,
Very
right.
smart.
Yeah. Thank you for that. So, guys, we were just basically still. Thank you very much for that information. So, anybody else has anything else to carry on what we was talking about earlier?
Well, I don't, Randall. I actually got to drop down and start dinner, but I'll
All right.
talk to you
Thank you
later.
for participating. Appreciate you. Because I'm going to shut
There's
down
a
too.
new person. Oh, we're about to. Okay, never mind.
No, I'm saying if you don't have enough anything to say, I will just shut down. But if you have stuff to talk about,
There's a
stay
new
on what
person.
we're
I didn't
talking
know
about.
if he had something to say.
Did you have something? If not, we're going to shut down.
No, Rondo, I don't. Next time.
Who is this, Don?
D.
D, what's up, man? How's everything? Good?
Yeah, everything is good. Everything is good.
That's
Can't
good.
complain.
Yo, I need you to do me a favor. I need 2 people to be found so I can serve them. And I'm going to give you the names and stuff and the address. I need them to be found and served.
Okay. Okay.
All right. You know how we
I
get
can.
down.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to give you their names and their address and stuff. And I want to serve them.
Mm-hmm.
And if we find a way just to have him arrested with the information I give you, just have him locked up.
Mm-hmm.
You got my
So,
number?
not the new one.
All right, you know how to get contact with me without my number so I can give you the new number. You know what my Cash App is, right?
Yes.
I just make a request, right? Just say D and make a request for $1.
Okay.
And just put something in there only me and you know.
Uh-huh.
All right, because some people are gonna hear this and they're gonna act like you. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna act
Yeah.
like you. And the next thing you know, I might accidentally give them the number, and then I gotta turn around and start again. But use something only me and you know.
Yes.
You remember the code I gave you?
Yes.
And let's use that, and I give you the number, the Google number, and
Okay.
I'm gonna risk keep in contact. And we got two people, you know, who are African American.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely need to be arrested, and definitely need to, you know, do a good background check and see
Mm-hmm.
what else they're doing,
Yes.
and see can we put them in jail.
Okay.
All right, we'll talk about it.
Hey,
All
Mr.
right.
Randall, I have a sidebar.
All right, go ahead.
Thank you. I think Caleb brought up a really good point about doing the choir for Valentine's Day. Thanks,
We
Farrah.
actually have 3 of us here in the box. We would love to
I
do
know, but
something.
for that to happen, you guys got to really, you know, repent on what you guys did. You guys cursed me out.
And no, I repent. I never did
You
that.
know, and
I take
that's
accountability.
all right.
That's
I'm
why I
just
came
saying,
up,
probably,
Mr. Randall.
and
Just
you
saying we're ready.
and that guy with the deep voice, he was not even there when we did the Christmas. Remember?
I know, Mr. Randall. I let everybody down with that.
No, you
That
didn't
is
let
my
nobody
fault.
down. You let yourself down. So probably next year. We probably do it next year. Okay.
We can redeem ourselves. That's way too long.
No, I'm sorry, people. Sorry. Yeah,
My
it's just
strength, my redeemer. Amen.
all right.
Oh, I forget that line.
All right.
It
Goodbye,
had the good
people.
beat.
Take care. Bye.
Goodbye.
You're shutting down,
Goodbye.
Mr. Randall.
I know
Bye.
the reason for Christmas is because he
People, this is one
provided
reason
for
why
me.
I say no, because you don't listen when I say stuff.
No, we're
And then when
listening.
I block you, then you say, "Oh my goodness, I'm block me."
I was just doing a
We're
closing out
listening. We just
song.
wanted
If
to
I ask you
sing.
no, please respect no.
Okay.
That's all.
All right, we'll drop it.
Goodbye, people.
But okay, are
Have a
we still
beautiful
under
evening.
contract, or can we join a different choir if we want to?
What I'm saying, I don't even think about you at this moment.
Wow,
You
Mr. Randall.
disrespected me,
That hurts.
right?
What did
I'm
we
just
do
being honest with you.
now?
Once you disrespect me, I forget about you. And that's the reality.